Well, hello there, my name is Vladimir, welcome to my studio. I'm holding pink scissors because I got a box. And immediately I lied to you because it's actually two boxes. As many of you probably know, I was attending the Hughes&Kettner SpiritCon 2 in July this year, which is 2019. And after the event we kind of got into talks and everybody thought that it would be a good idea that one of these amps would be on that shelf in the future. And that's what's basically happened here. I specifically asked for the head just for the practicality standpoint. I have the Dynamis over there. I'm happy to keep it on that shelf. The Boss Katana is over there. I have my Rolltone Junior here in the corner because it doesn't get played that much nowadays. And there's a perfect spot for the Black Spirit 200 head. So let's dive in. Well, this is, by the way, the foot switch for the amp, which I also asked for because this setup will allow me to gig without a need for a pedal board for a lot of the stuff, at least what I do. So that's really cool. But into the box we dive. I'm also trying to see whether the unboxing cam over here is overexposed. Doesn't seem so. So let's dive in. Just a disclaimer, this isn't like the absolutely first time that I play this amp, but this will be the first time. Oh, careful. This will be the first time ever where I get to play it with my own setup through my own monitors, and we're gonna do that. It can go there for now, and that's just a completely different situation than anything else. It's much easier to kind of evaluate how something sounds when you do it with a familiar setup in a familiar room, because everything affects everything, and I'm obviously super familiar with how this room sounds. That is indeed a cable to power the thing up, a manual, a thick one as well, but it's in English, Deutsch, French, Italian, Spanish, and I'm guessing that's Chinese and Japanese, maybe. Doesn't really matter. And then corners, two more corners, and here we go. Man, I kind of keep forgetting how light this is. Nothing else in the box. I'm good. Yeah, this thing isn't heavy. Like, I think it's like 3-point-something kilos. This, by the way, is a stupid idea to talk while I do this, so please forgive me. There you go. There's a way out. Don't eat this. Just saying. And ta-da! Behold, it is an amp. And yeah, it's so light, it's cool. Oh, taking off the plastic moment, let's have it on this camera. Oh yes, that was fun. And now I cannot return it anymore. Yeah, I avoided the warranty, how do you pronounce it? Yeah, if you're not familiar with this amp, it's basically 4 channels, 3-band EQ, volume gain, master volume. Then there's this thing called resonance, which basically kind of adjusts how the cabinet simulation, kind of boominess of it. More on that in the official demo. Then there's, I think I also showed you the presence control. There's different cabinet types. There's also a sag control, which affects how the power amp kind of not distorts but sags, for lack of a better term. Again, it makes sense when you hear it, and it also affects the feel. Then there's a bunch of built-in effects, reverb, delay with different delay controls. Then there's chorus, flanger, phase, and tremolo, and everything can be stored into these 4 channels as a preset. There's also a boost. With a foot switch you can store bunch more On the back side, let's flip it. Effects loop. This amp is fully MIDI controllable. There's the Redbox AE. So it's Hughes&Kettner's own Redbox technology. Basically, when I gig, I can just take this amp, use the XLR out, I'm good to go. No need for a cabinet, anything like that. Everything will be kind of properly loaded and stuff. And you can have it on or off. And I believe you can still use the DI out even without the Redbox, which means you can go to your favorite, let's say, impulse response loader and use an impulse response from there. For example, speak out, you can have it at whopping 200 watts, 20 watts. I'm trying to keep this at the right angle, or 2 watts. And there's also kind of a frequency compensation, whether it's being plugged into a guitar cabinet or you can go into one of those power caps or straight into the PA, for example. And that's about it. Again, the amp is pretty light, it's just a few kilos, but it's so feature packed. I guess I can unbox the foot switch as well, since this is more like an unboxing video instead of the actual demo. This whole concept is very familiar to me just because I've had the Grandmaster Deluxe 40 on my channel as well, and I did this video kind of amp versus pedalboard thing where I had a kind of pretty big pedalboard with a bunch of effects, and I compared it kind of usability wise and feature wise to the Grandmaster Deluxe 40 with one of these foot switches. That's it. There's also a MIDI cable, but I'm not going to plug this in right now, so just put it aside. Foot switch. It matches the amp, which just makes sense. But yeah, the foot switch allows you to either use it as a kind of preset mode, so you can save a bunch, like the channel, the boost, the effects, and probably something else that I'm forgetting right now, per preset, and use it like that. Or you can switch between the 4 channels. You can turn the modulation, delay, of boost, of switch presets, tap in the tempo, pretty much anything you want to do with a real pedalboard, so to speak, you can do with this and the amp, and that's just pretty damn cool. These together don't weigh a lot and create a really cool giggable setup. And I definitely want to try to gig with just these without any pedals or anything and see how it goes. Most likely it will be a lot of fun. But right now I know you're dying to hear a sound or two, so you know what? Let's plug in the amp. I'll probably adjust the amp cam or the unboxing cam a little bit so we can see what's going on, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm plugged in, just checked the levels, had to play a chord or two so I'm not getting my first impressions, but yeah, switch to the crunch channel and... By the way, I'm going straight from the amp into my recording interface just for the sake of it.
Obviously, all of the 4 channels are kind of pre-programmed. I'm not diving into any kind of settings, effects, anything like that. Just for the sake of it, let's do that a little bit. Lovely, there's a noise gate, something that I don't have here yet. I like that a lot. Cap type? Oh wait. For the cap type I need... Well, let's check out the sagging. If you go this way, as tight as possible. The other way around. Different cabinet types. What else? Reverb. Let's go for some modulation as well. And I'm just clipping my audio interface as I'm doing that. But yeah, more on all of this later. In a proper demo, produced track, in-depth explanation of everything, how it works with pedals, different ways you can hook it up. We'll try it out with a cabinet, we'll try it out straight in there, we'll try out the built-in impulse responses, we'll try out the kind of outboard impulse response loader or something like that. Just I'll demo everything you might ever want to know about this amp. It will be a 17 hours long video and nobody's going to watch it, but at least it will be done. But yeah, that's it for now. Really excited to have it here. Need to place it there so the whole level, the whole thing will just light blue because it's nice and blue on this side and it will look cool. I have no idea what I'm talking about right now, but I think it's time to wrap up. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and also hit the subscribe button, the notification bell as well, so you won't miss any of my videos when they come out. And if you want to support what I do, get yourself a Catback Studios t-shirt. Links below to my Teespring store in the description. Link to this amp in the description as well. All of that stuff. If I forgot something, I don't care at this point. Thanks for watching this video. I shall see you next time.